Not to show up drunk, not to show up hungover, not to show up with a million people or your pets or your babies.
Move. If you move when you're getting a tattoo, you're gonna ruin it. Go out on the lash the night before, because you need to be on top form when you get a tattoo. It takes a lot out of you, and if you're tired and hungover, it will proper fuck you up.
First and foremost is move. Secondly, I mean, you can readjust or cough or whatever you need to do, just ask first. A lot of people I run into will be sitting there and just kind of readjust out of the blue, or they'll sit here and they'll talk with their friends and they'll talk with their hands, and you pretty much just want to stay fucking still, man.
Basically, a big important one is don't come in on an empty stomach or without drinking a bunch of water, Gatorade, soda, something sugary drink before. You want to be full, have a lot of food in your gut, your belly, be hydrated, because we've seen people get, lightheaded and pass out when they don't have any food in their belly. Also not a good idea to be sick. You want to be healthy. Just got to remember that a tattoo does attack your immune system, so you basically want to be healthy and in tip-top shape when you come in. You want to avoid any sort of painkillers. You want to try to avoid the topical numbing creams beforehand. Kind of makes the skin choppy, more like meaty, not as ready to take the ink. And definitely, don't be drinking or doing drugs before you tattoo. Not a good idea.
Don't be a dick. Don't be smelly. Obviously, don't be fidgety. Can't be happy sometimes. That's very understandable. But I think don't be. That's it. Don't be it. Don't come in with a shitty attitude. Don't be hungover. Don't be drunk. That's my
I think obviously they shouldn't move, ask many questions, like try to be quiet, and everything will be much better and easier. But also I think like when people try to describe to you every second, every moment what they are feeling, how they are feeling, like that's not necessary. And also it's not cool if you are all the time with your phone trying to record videos for Instagram, take a picture, like a few it's fine. I know it's a special moment, but not all the time, please, no.
Don't not turn up on us. Don't come in drunk. Don't come in off your head. Don't need it. And don't come in, unorganised or... Make sure you're ready. Do a bit of homework. Do a bit of homework on your artists as well. There's lots of guys out there that do really, really cool stuff, but it might be different than what you're after. Don't go to them just because they've got an amazing name. Go to them because they nail that style of artwork. And that'll keep the artist happy too, because if they're nailing that style of artwork, they're probably happy doing that style of artwork.
Not to show up drunk, not to show up hungover, not to show up with a million people or your pets or your babies. Stay still. Don't put too much stress on the tattoo artist, and let the tattoo artist do their thing.
First of all, you must eat. You must do your research, and you must have a nice long shower. Some people are too much about it.
Rule number 1, relax, stay still, bring something to distract you. Don't fidget, don't move, because that can cause risk in your tattoo having flaws and imperfections. You need to stay still. If you need to get up and fidget and stretch out and shake it off, just tell your artist you just need a minute. They'll more than happy be willing to let you do that. Both of you want to do a good tattoo and have it look perfect, so just let them know. Also, a big thing, and this is a personal thing, and I'm sure for a lot of artists it's the same, bring headphones if you plan on watching a movie or listening to music or having Skype calls come through. It's distracting to both the artist and the other artists and clients in that shop when there's loud noises going on around them, when they're trying to concentrate on either relaxing for the tattoo or the artist trying to concentrate on the tattoo, especially your artist. Allow them to dive into the tattoo with no distractions. You'll end up way better in the end.
You have to choose a good artist. So you have to think this through, check them out, because there's a lot, and just go for it. But of course, no drinking drugs, I guess, before session, during the session, after the session. You have to follow the instructions of your tattoo artist regarding the aftercare.
When you're actually getting the tattoo, don't move. The only job you have as a client is to hold still, just breathe, relax. Yeah, tattoos hurt more in some areas and more on some people, but you'll live. Like, I promise you, you will live before the tattoo actually happens. I personally am against people trying to get their own hand-drawn art, because I'm an artist. I draw things in my style. The biggest flattery is when somebody comes to me and wants me to tattoo something that I've drawn personally out of my head. And if they want something drawn, or like if they want to draw their own stuff, that's fine, but I will redraw it in my style. I won't tattoo it in their style. And then lastly, definitely when getting tattooed, don't be too controlling. You know, don't try to... Tattoo artists are not human copywriters. Like, we don't just grab whatever photo, whatever design that you pull out of Pinterest and tattoo it exactly.